States of emergency in New York and New Jersey because of the snow, and now there is a lack of salt to treat the roads. Ebru's Derricke Dennis continues our live team coverage with more on the shortage of snow's antidote, salt. Derricke.
Well, it's a big problem, Logan. Just take a look at what we have to deal with here. There's been almost a foot of snow that's fallen in the area on top of the rain that has coated the snow, making just shoveling it and getting around and salting it a big problem. You can see out there, the road is pretty clear, and that's because salt trucks have been able to get through. But when the temperature drops overnight, the road will turn to ice, and that's when the lack of salt will really be a problem. It's a hot commodity, road salt on hand in cities and towns across New York and New Jersey, where both have declared states of emergency because of dwindling salt supplies. Here at the town garage in Fort Lee, the stockpile is low.
They say there's no salt, it's on hold, so you have to hold what you got and just try to be very careful.
Tony Leone is Fort Lee's public works director. He has 210 tons of rock salt to work with, down from the standard 350 tons. This week's back-to-back snowstorms took more than a third of the supply just to clear the roads down to the pavement. One more storm could deplete what's left.
We're telling the drivers, they have to plow. Use the salt judiciously. If they need to use it, use it. If you don't need to use it, don't use it until you have to.
The priority, the major roads in the region, I-95, the New Jersey Turnpike, the Garden State Parkway. Side streets like the one this grandson and grandfather are shoveling are lower on the list, but they say so far, so good.
Excellent job. They've gotten the road clear. They were out here salting it before the snow came, so they were prepared for it.
In New York, the salt shortage prompted a warning from Governor Andrew Cuomo for drivers to avoid travel to give the salt trucks and snow plows a chance to do their job, even with limited supplies. In the meantime, plow drivers worry that not enough road salt will force them to keep their trucks parked. No salt, no service.
It gets slippery, and up here, at least the route that we're doing up along Palisades, there's hills. It becomes difficult for the trucks.
Winter in the Northeast taking a toll from the salt supply to the roads. And as you can see behind me, traffic is moving pretty well on this stretch of road in Jersey City, New Jersey. That's thanks again to those salt trucks that have been able to get out and salt the roads. We checked around. There are communities across New Jersey and New York reporting that shortage of salt, but help, or I should say salt reinforcements, are on the way, with shipments expected to hit those communities by the weekend, just in time for the next snowstorm that could come on Sunday. Reporting live tonight in Jersey City, New Jersey, I'm Derricke Dennis for Ebru News. Logan, back to you.
And Derricke, apparently some of the municipalities have been stretching the salt by mixing it with sand, which is a temporary stopgap measure, correct?
Yeah, we saw that in Fort Lee, actually. That's why in the video you saw the mixture looking a little dark in some places and a little lighter in others. The darkness is that mixture with the sand. They say that's helping to stretch it, to make the supply last longer. And they say that's really no difference. It's still very effective on the roads. They just need more of it, a lot more.
All right, Derricke, thank you so much for that report.